The denim maxi skirt was the trend for all of 2023, but it never goes out of style for me. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyla, and I do custom designs, pattern hacks, home decorating, and a whole lot more. The denim maxi skirt was all the rage in 2023, and it's continuing into 2024. But if you're like me, it never goes out of style. I love taking a pattern that's intended for one style and putting my own twist on it and turning it into something else. This is a quick and easy skirt to make, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm using pattern V1683, View A. I've got 2 1/8 yards of denim, a 7-inch zipper, thread, and bias tape. The white interfacing was for the traditional waistband, but I decided not to use that. So here are my cut pieces, which are just piece 1, 2, and 3. And you're only cutting the fabric and not the lining that you see outlined on the pattern piece. So here I'm cutting size 12, and I just want everyone to know that you should get caught up in the fit of these patterns and not exactly the number. I'm not a size 12 buying off the rack. So here are my pieces cut, and I've got them ready to go with my darts outlined. And there they are on the back. You'll stitch your darts in place by folding your fabric in half and starting at the bottom point of the triangle and making your way to the top. So here I have my X marks the spot for the placement of the zipper. I'm placing a pin there just to make sure that I stop at that correct point, because that's where the zipper stop should end. Now to add my zipper foot, and then I'm ready to stitch the zipper in place. I used a basting stitch and pressed open the back ends of the fabric for the placement of my zipper. This will allow you to be able to open that seam up very easily once you've got it in place. And you want to stitch about 1/4 of an inch from that seam line on either side. Gently pull apart your basting stitches and you'll see that your zipper is in place. I also used this thread that was the same color as the fabric because I'll go back over that with my contrasting thread. So here you see my one contrasting line on one side, and I decided to give a little bit of interest to the front flap of the wrap skirt and leave that open as a raw edge so that it can fray. I will, however, finish it up on the other side. I serge the back side, and I'll just stitch the contrasting thread on the top. And here you can see the contrasting thread after I went back and placed it over the same color thread of the zipper. I'm carefully stitching 1/4 of an inch from the folded edge all the way down to ensure that my stitching is straight. Now that I've got all my top stitching in place, I can pin both sides of the skirt and stitch those and serge them. If you don't have an overlock serger machine, you can always use a zigzag stitch to finish off your edges. Now that I've got all my top stitching in place, my sides are complete, the hem is complete, I can start on the waistband. I decided not to use the traditional waistband with the interfacing and go with the extra wide double fold bias tape because I wanted a smoother finish at the top of the skirt. It also made the process a lot quicker as well to finish up. You'll stitch that in place, fold it over, and then your skirt is complete. After some repeated washings, I'll get the fraying edge that I'm really going for, and it'll be just as I imagined. I love the use of the contrast thread on top of the indigo blue. Well, that's it for today's video. That was such a quick skirt. I know you could make that in an afternoon or one evening, or if you're advanced, maybe an hour. So if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.